How's the day, my babies? Let's do a dang dungeon gun. Over on my other screen, you can't see it, but I can. That screen that way, I got Nate Skeen, Nathan Smith. Uh, he's doing a PC builder simulator stream. I got him silent so you guys don't have to hear his chittering, chattering. Great balls of splattering. The world's still fucked. The United States, at least. I don't know. I think the rest of the world's probably moving closer towards sanity as we slip farther away. Things are really messed up in the U.S. right now. And I talked about it a good deal last video. And I'll talk about it this video if I feel that I need to. But things... I'll just get the main points out of the way, and then we'll just focus in on Gungeon here. The president has decided today to focus on blame shifting again. He is classifying Antifa, the anti-fascist loose organization of groups, as a terrorist organization. Fascism, that's still quite all right. Right-wing extremism, very good people. People who do not support fascism are terrorists. It's a changing of the language. It's a way of not allowing it to be a good action to disagree with fascism, and it's a way to make the other guys the bad guys without addressing the systemic issue, the cause, the reason for the beginning of these riots. And I know that after a few days, there are other elements jumping in and being opportunistic with the looting, the rioting, there are other groups using this as a platform to bring their own agendas to the table, and some of those groups are fucked up. Some of those groups are awful people. The initial protests, I still fully support, like all the way. But you know that's not. It's bigger than just that now. So there's a little bit of looking at it, right? But the president is not saying that he is going to stop police brutality and systemic racism. He's saying that anybody that's in any way can be affiliated with this group is a terrorist threat, and that way, you know, action can be taken without having to look too hard at the actual truth of the situation. So it's a pretty classic Trumpian smokescreen. He gets to continue his agenda while seeming like he's doing something, but fundamentally is not in any way working to bring this country together. And it's fucking nightmarish. Like, it's just, the nightmare continues. Like, you know, more of the same. But that's not a surprise. I'm not surprised by his labeling Antifa. So, you know, I ended up looking up. Oh my fucking Christ, Lord. That's way too expensive. Looking up Antifa-related deaths in the U.S. None. There are some instances in which someone who it was claimed was a member of Antifa. Dude, I can't believe another key didn't drop. Pulled out a gun on cops and was shot dead. He didn't kill any police officers. He was killed by them. All right, we're doing it. And you know, the number of right-wing extremist-related deaths pretty high, but there's no condemnation coming down on these groups, on the alt-right groups, on the people that were pulling guns out at protests before. It's just the way, it's just the fucking way it is. And, you know, it's disgusting. But as of right now, we're going to focus on Genshin. How am I doing otherwise? Actually, yesterday was, like, despite the calamity the world was facing, yesterday was a fairly good day. I was able to focus pretty much all day on the story that I'm writing. I'm at like 85 pages, 11-point font, single space pages. I'm not trying to like inflate the amount or whatever. Still, anytime that Jackie reads what I've spent like an entire week writing, she's done with it in I think the last time she read about 30 pages, it took her maybe 2 hours, which I guess is about right. So it's not like flying. I'm not flying through at any breakneck speed, but I'm still going along. And honestly, I think I got about 6 pages yesterday, and it felt really fucking good. You definitely takes more time per page than it does. Or I think the closest I could say, if I wanted to give it a nice, neat little number, is like a page an hour. It's not actually that fast, but that's close. I think sometimes I get a page an hour because there's a lot of flow behind it, because I really know where I'm going. Jesus fucking Christ. Because everything feels like it's in its right place, you know? Like, the music I'm listening to is the right kind of instrumental, or otherwise non-distracting, music. So it's like, it's kind of nice, but it's not, it doesn't pull my attention away. It doesn't demand that I focus on the music. Even stuff that I've listened to a ton of times doesn't fit that same thing. Stuff I've listened to a few times can fit that same descriptor, but stuff I've listened to a bunch of times, a lot of the times, I find myself then like skipping to the specific song I want to hear, or like, you know, singing along with it and getting distracted. It's a combination of the right kind of music, knowing where I want to go with what I'm writing, really feeling the characters in the current situation they're in, and the right amount of caffeine and just energy in general. So like a good decent night's sleep, exercise not having worn me out too much, but having worn me out enough that I feel like the endorphin release from it. All of that is really helpful to get that flow state going. And yesterday it just lined up all of those elements, you know. And I think that might have been one of the first times that it really felt super lined up like that. So yeah, I kept it up all day. I didn't do any drawing. I didn't pull anything out of it. I did a Gungeon video early on in the day, and then I spent the rest of the day from like, I'd say about 2. About 2 was when working out and breakfast and all of that is all done. And after that, I get to really like choose what I'm going to do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I know at 5 I'm gonna have Final Fantasy stuff. But other than that, it's pretty free. So it's up to me to make the best use of my time right now. And You know, I feel like I've been doing all right, but yesterday was just, it was the most dynamite day yet, like, in terms of being able to focus. I was pretty distracted with the news, with the horrors of what's going on. Seattle's burning. I've been hit by this guy, like, every time recently, instead of just doing something about it. Oh, you know what? I should be blinking. Because my blanks do damage. They do good damage, too. But yeah, Seattle's got some fires going. The police have been pretty militant in Seattle. They've been coming down pretty hard. I had a friend that went to the protest. We're not going to the protests for the same reason that we're not going out to parties and to social gatherings and stuff like that right now. We are... Jackie's still in like such a risky situation. Yikes, Ronnie. It'd be real nice if some fucking keys would drop. Like, it was pretty lucky to get both things unlocked last time. But it already has failed this time. And, we got a locked gate. We got something for, I think it's 66 for the bloody eye. So. Damn it. Getting hit doesn't help the money. Yeah. So there's one key available. Period. Oh, maybe another one. Shrine. Not a useful shrine. We gotta pass it up. I mean, it sucks, but, you know. That's how it goes. Ooh, 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 ooh. You could be a mimic if you wanted. Not ready. Right. All right. Pretty unfortunate floor. Unfortunate in terms of payout, but hopefully we'll get to the Abbey, and that'll give us. That'll make it at least a little worth it. At least it was 3 blues. I know that blues can be good. They still average out as my least preferred. Damn. The one I'm usually most willing to pass up. Whoa. Even though I know that that's how I would get Table Tech blank and really sock it to these turds. Oh, almost perfect timing on that. Neat. Oh, that was full-handed. Not a lot of good from that. Dang. That's the wrong kind of evil. I was hoping for a vamp. Whoa. But maybe. Definitely maybe. So here's what we should do. Well, we should go try to open the blue with the lockpick first. I should not still be using that. Why did I reload that one so quickly? Let's keep this guy moving. There we go. I don't know, man. It's really beginning to feel like one of those times where if you remain silent, you're complicit. You know, and it's not the first time in this country. So, forgive me for, you know, talking politics and stuff like that. I know that that really is upsetting to some people for me to have an opinion about a political matter that affects me personally. I talked a lot about healthcare. I've talked a lot about gun reform. Systemic racism is a new topic, but yes, it does affect me personally, and I do feel that saying nothing is saying that I'm okay with the current system, or I'm okay with whatever system comes to replace it. This kind of like enlightened centrism, this passive voice that we're taking because, you know, for some reason people believe that supporting the lesser of two evils is just as bad as supporting the worser, the greater of two evils. Like, there's a mind problem that we have where we think, oh, baby, we think that, like, everything is all or nothing. And I think you'll see that in, like, series like The Witcher, or video games like The Witcher, where he's like, lesser of two evils is still evil. And it's like, yeah, but passivity is allowing evil to go unchecked. Apathy is not the opposite of evil. Apathy is an ally to evil. It's an ally to both. Like, you don't earn the right to be the good guy by saying like, well, at least I didn't choose specifically the one of the two evil ones. Like, and that's, I think, what people believe is the case. They think that if they don't put their hand on the scale, they're absolved from wrongdoing, absolved from sin. There's a religious aspect of it. They think that it's better to do nothing than to do something wrong, and or do something less bad. I wholeheartedly disagree. We can actually blank both times if we need to. Do it. Just finish this guy. There's no good to come from just expecting things to fix themselves, you know? Like, that's evil men doing nothing, or good men doing nothing, allowing evil men. So that's one. Again, it doesn't work. That's 4.5. It's like every other day, the thing works. Yeah, I don't know. I'm done with the. I'm done with the whole like. It's better to do nothing than vote for the lesser of two evils. That's a fucking coward's way of saying other people's problems are not something I should care about. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the selfishness that comes with that ideology. So, anybody that feels that way is on the wrong side of the fence as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, nice. That'd be good if it came with a space turtle. Doodly-doo-doo-dee. Doodly-dee-dee-doo-dee-dee. Nate's, I'm watching out of the corner of my eye there. Nate plays some PC Builder Simulator, and it's like, man, I hope that if I go to upgrade my computer, we can test it out there before I have to go too far forward with it. Oh, this charmed guy is really fucking bringing it. Psycho-roni, gotcha again. Do. Yeah, it's actually like got properly branded components, it looks like. My turtles are gonna die by touching these dudes. Wow, threading that neaddle. Whoops. Oh, so bad. Do I even have anything else? Nope. So maybe I can use the, Oh! How lucky. I don't need to, like, intentionally use up the machine gun form. It's just so... It's so, like, ammo smart. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if this means we're not going to get a second wave from that guy. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Like, if I don't kill him, is that the end of the room? It is. Nice. Neat shit. Neat shit. Could have tried teleporting. Should have tried teleporting, but... You know how it goes. Wow. Wow, that's great. Come over here. Here you do. I'm gonna take it. I don't know if these guys... I mean, they do contact damage. I don't know if the contact damage can be buffed. That was lucky. Wow, they died. En masse! There. En masse. Jackie spent most of the day like in tears thinking about this stuff. It's really like... I hate how much this is affecting her. I mean, it's very affecting. It's true. But I hate seeing Jackie like torn up by it because she's such a fucking great person. She doesn't deserve to feel that the world is this shitty place. So slow against this guy. His health is just so fucking high. That sucks. But I was doing really well. And I suppose I still am, but dang. That was just like a perfect storm. It's totally three-wayed there. That's one that didn't feel like just a stupid, an idiot's mistake on my end. Neat. Still neat. Yee. Still don't have enough money. I got the battle standard and lost all of my regular bucks. Do-do-do-do. Ooh, I bet these guys are maybe buffed. You know, I bet charmed guys, their damage is only buffed when they're, of course he's, okay. I bet their damage is buffed when you charm them, but not if they start charmed. I know that Pyle said that the battle standard doesn't actually charm or buff charmed guys. Is this thing a mimic? Nice. Cool still. Regular shotgun is always appreciated. Bits and pieces. Another shotgun. This is shotgun Haven. Give me that one that I wanted earlier. I can't remember what it was. Don't be pink. Oh, it's pink. Cool. Fuck. The shit show. Half-Life gun I guess I'll use for a little bit. We can sell it soon. Yeah, we'll use it up on the next 2 floors. The case looks like mine that he has. It looks exactly like mine. I'm like desperately trying to find anything else to talk about. Like, I know that sounds like bullshit. Like, Northern Lion released a statement about this whole thing. He said basically if you have more of a problem with the destruction of property than you have with the ending, what did he say? The action that precipitated the riots, why is that? He doesn't usually speak out about these issues, especially not American issues, as he's Canadian. But he went ahead and said something, and my respect for him swelled up to an even greater amount. Like, he earned my respect with that. Like, genuinely. That is a fucking decent thing to do when he easily could do nothing. And that's my point. Doing nothing is easy. I did not go to the protests, like I said, due to fears of bringing coronavirus into my house. I admit it. There's an element of cowardice, but I'm not going to kill my wife and then say, well, at least I wasn't a coward. Like, there's a whole different discussion that we can be having about whether or not I should jump out in the pandemic to to protest. I'm going to do what I can and say what I believe to be true here and to anyone that I talk to about it. I mean, I've talked to, like I said in the last video, I talked to my mother-in-law, and she's writing letters. She's using her connection. She's, you know, she knows people, and she's using her connections to change things because the situation. Because this situation demands it of people. Like, it demands a change. Alright. This is what we're going to do from here. These two. Whoops. Yeah, come on. I wonder if I had to kill my own to get rid of this hand. I don't know, man. This whole thing, like... Oh, whoops. That's not gonna... Oh, really? Huh. Oh, I love charmed enemies because they can't. Oh, that would have synergized with that thing. Well, I'm glad I was able to get that with the lockpick because I don't think it was worth a key, especially in this current siege. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm surprised I haven't seen more fucking Jambonis around these parts. What with the 4.5 and everything. Damn. Come on, just give me freaking table deck blanks. Had to do it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my pal. The compadre. My amigo. Here's something else to talk about. We watched the first episode of Space Force. It's funny to see Steve Carell not play Michael Scott. Like, another TV kind of workplace comedy, Greg Daniels style, etc., etc. But he's not just a Michael Scott knockoff. Like, he's got a little bit of the old... He's got a little bit of the old incompetence, but it's not so heavy-handed that it's like his major driving focus. He seems to be in a complex situation that asks a lot of him. The character, that is, Naird, I believe is his name. And it's not cut and dry that he's just like an incompetent buffoon slapsticking around. He's like, there's a bit more to him. And I like that. I like seeing that. This shit the fuck out of here. Get it out. Damn it. Oh, doodly dee, doodly doo, doodly dee, doodly doo, doodly doodly dee, doodly dee. Don't summon dudes, you rotten dig. Thank you. That was decent. Listened. This got better. Hate that guy. Hate that guy with all of my strength. Bye. Ooh, baby bucko boy. You do do do. I always, in a situation like this, I go back to my first thought. Like, was it? Come on, dude. Was it the best idea to drop everything towards buying table tech blanks when I'm not really a blanks crusher. I don't use blanks a lot. And the answer, of course, is yes. Like, not table tech blank, you know what I'm saying. The one that I just used, the gold amulet. Gold amulet, elder blank, table tech blanks. They are not to be denied. Flaky bees. Oh, flaky bees would have been good if I hadn't dropped that weapon that I hate. Might very well still be good, but you know what I'm saying. Yee. Don't know why. I thought it was the other one. I thought it was the other weird trap room. Dude, you got every opportunity in the world to be useful. Why would you be going that way? Why are there no spawn from that? Because did I destroy it with the thing? You don't get kill spawns when you destroy a guy with a thing. Okay. Let's test that out. See if any more zomboids. Yeah, they totally do. I don't know what happened with that last one then. Oops. Might as well keep this one up. It's not doing bad work. Dang, I'm pretty overall lucky with that. I don't know. You know why I say I hate a weapon like the Half-Life gun when I say I love a weapon like the M16 or whatever? It's all because it seems like maybe it's the reload rate, maybe it's the fact that like you're much more likely to have problems like passively reloading with a combined rifle. I don't think you can passively reload and stay in the same firing mode. With that one, so there's the main difference. I want those flaky bees. Oh wait, this is a sales creep floor. Let's do that, and let's. Oh, 5 golds are going everywhere. Or is it? There it is. I don't have any really great piercing weapons. This one's kind of great. Ooh, thanks, little turtles. Your sacrifice will not be Vayne-style sacrifice. Nah, this gun sucks. Close. Close them, screw them. Wow, he's gonna just rip through these turtles. Be nice to get some fucking keys. You know what? Just in case. Let's go ahead and use this now. Oh, it worked again. Wow. Wow. I think at this point the elephant gun should probably go too. It worked again. I did not expect that one. Okay. So we use this here. Cool, cool. Pops the elephant gun to 3. That's a sea change. That's a huge amount added. Camera. That's enough. Take one with us. And a woo we goo. Away we do. I think I might keep using the Half-Life gun until I start to hit that. I'll probably at some point hit that same point where I'm like, fuck this gun. I was a dummy. I mean, I'm not going to use it right now. I'm going to try to see if this 3-shot flacked up version of this gun is actually all it's flacked up and cracked up to be. Chickens are providing a human shield made out of chicken. What? Whoa, whoa. It's good, but it's not blowing my mind. Wow, baby boy, wow. Wow, baby. Boy, wow. Baby boy, wow. Anyway, what was I talking about? Space Force? Space Force is great. Watch Space Force. I genuinely mean that. Like, I'm surprised as hell that they actually went through and did it and gave us a real Space Force for real. In the real world. I remember when the show was announced as a joke. Okay, that's gonna be weird. Weird but good. Knockback's gonna be insane. I got a million shotguns, and shotguns are gonna be all about that knockback now. Got 2 keys, okay. Oh man, I hope this doesn't kill any of my turtles. Well, we only have 3, but still. Shit on a damn dick! That sucks. I haven't said that disgusting turner phrase in quite a while. That's so weird. It's weird how the ammo just flip-flops and drip-drops as much as it can when you're comfortable in the good ammo-wise. I never got another bit of curse past that one purchase, did I? No. Okay, we're at a good point here. I think he simultaneously died from fire and from else. From gribby grabs. You're not helping, dude. Fuck! Gotta check for mimics. God damn it, that's a wasted key. That's a key thrown in the trash. Or venom veins or whatever the fuck its actual name is. That sucks. That was a shitty misplay. That was a crumb of a bum on my end. Where is he? Oh. Oh, there's going to be a big skeleton man on this one. Okay, we'll still use the double vision. Enemies are going to get knocked back so far. Wow, he made it all the way through. I'm proud of you, little buckaroni. Little buck-aroo. Love it. Love it or loof it. Loaf or loof it. I don't know, man. I think I need that other one pretty good. I'm very satisfied with the number of actual shots we're getting, though. Get him. Thank you. Ooh. Alright, that was the last money we got. Yo, you're supposed to be my friend. We're supposed to be brothers. Yikes. And other Star Wars quotes. Ooh, and we got flight with it? No, not nice. No, not nice. No, we still don't have boss dubs at all. Yeah, shit, dang, dick, shit, ass, damn. Ooh, it's 4 of these. Let's go to the back for this one. Had a harsh reminder of why that is the last time. Hey, oh, let's go. I'll shoot you in the back now. I wonder just to how many people this is the ideal situation. Like, there are that's the reason I'm so vocal about it. I feel that's is that there are some people out there who are just coming their little pants to filled over what's going on right now. They're just jorts creamed all the way, shooting out of the leg holes. It's like, whoops. I guess they'd probably be cargo shorts. You know, like, fucking, it's true. I mean, like, this is the wet dream for a lot. No fooling, no exaggeration, just straight up is. They get their fascist fantasies. They get to see minorities and liberals get their necks stomped. And this is the language that's used. Like, only good Democrat's a dead Democrat. Oh, I was talking about. I was talking about politically dead. You know, I used the word dead, implying actual death. But I was talking about the only good Democrat's a dead, politically dead Democrat. Why can't you read between the lines? I'm such a straight shooter. Why can't you read between the lines? You just have to read between the lines with everything I say. I'm such a straight shooter. It's just, you know, this is ideal. This is cargo shorts creaming territory for a lot of these insufferable a-holes. Like, it sucked. That was stupid. I positioned myself poorly. Almost did it again. Come on, wave 2, where are you? I'm taking this guy out now. I know that doesn't make sense. Usually. To do the big baddie. The one with the most HP first. But sometimes you got to get them out of there. They got too much heat. Oh, he's gone. He is kaput. It would just like warm up my little sarcastic heart to see one of these politicians mention how well the Dow Jones is doing right now. Like, isn't that the funniest thing? It's part of the reason that I started to get way into the idea of the stock market as a way to like actively do something with my money, right? To like no longer put it in the hands of other people that are just going to invest it themselves, you know? But the stock market is a fucking evil, institution. It's like the wrongness of it is just like screaming in my face these days. It's a place where people think anything's justified as long as that number goes up. It's like, it's crazy. Whatever happens, whatever morals or scruples you're willing to give up, it's fine as long as that number goes up. That's it. That's the thing that decides whether we're going in the right or wrong direction to a lot of people, and it's fucked up. And what's so fucked up about it is that people can't understand how that's fucked up. They can't understand that, like, you know, a country in crisis, a global pandemic, all of that should be a sign of things going wrong. But they see those numbers going up and like, oh, country's fine. We're doing great. It's just whack. It's just whack and wrong. I don't need that. I shouldn't even use it, even if I could. Ooh, right. My guns are bad. Oh, what? Wow, I got hit by, like, his first attack. Alright. That hasn't happened in a good long while. Well, this is just going to be an LG. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see the attack. It's also, it feels like this one goes, it's like way more likely to double back to being on the wrong one, the combined rifle is. Wee 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 wee. Oh, good. Good angle on that one. Psych. Psych-a-roni, in case you couldn't tell. It was a psych. Yikes. That's the Saget laugh. Saget? Sagat? Sagat. It's Bob Saget. Street Fighter Sagat. Whoa. Ha, 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 ha. Ooh, 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 ooh. I really wonder what's going to happen with this fucking country. Like, I don't think it's going to be the end of the United States. I think hopefully it's going to be the end of, like, McCarthyism, but it's weird. It's weird seeing it back in full force. The Red Scare has returned to such a huge... I mean, it's never gone away. We had wars about it. Wars on drugs about it. Like, it's crazy. That's not a good run. Fast run, though. Maybe there's some connection between the two of those. Got a lot of free chests, though, with that little lockpick. Good job, lockpick. That's on you. $3.99. We're almost at 400. We're almost there. We'll make it one day.